Cigarette haze clouds my vision in this basement. Ash drops onto my vintage satin dress. You are leaning against the upright piano, looking like trouble wrapped in a tailored suit. Slide rails gliding over rusty steel wire, creating friction that mimics our internal fire. I've traveled across rivers, oceans, and state lines just to hear you abuse those vocal cords one more time. The room is hot, suffocating from our combined heat. Audiences watching every move we make on this stage, but we are performing for an audience of two, locked in a duel that nobody can intervene. Smoky frets burn through the humid atmosphere, igniting passion that words could never clarify. Blistering fingers meeting a voice of pure gravel. This is the ultimate intersection of jazz and blues. You sing with the pain of 1,000 heartbreaks. Every syllable carries the weight of an anchor. I try to cushion your fall with these blues progressions, but you prefer to dance on the edge of a cliff. Don't try to save me with your polished licks. I am comfortable dwelling inside this dark stone. Just keep that rhythm steady, don't let it falter, while I expose my innermost demons to the crowd. The spotlight blinds us from the surrounding faces. We only recognize the vibration of the wooden stage. Two forces of nature refusing to yield an inch, creating art from my collective madness. Smoky frets burning through the humid atmosphere, igniting passion that words could never clarify. Blistering fingers meeting a voice of pure gravel. This is the ultimate intersection of jazz and blues. Can you smell the varnish burning on the neck? Can you feel the microphone growing hot to touch? We are pushing the boundaries of this sonic landscape, leaving nothing but scorched earth behind our pain. Burn it down, let the friction take over. No turning back from this fire, 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 fire. Smoky frets burning through the humid atmosphere, igniting passion that words could never clarify. Blistering fingers reading a voice of pure gravel. This is the ultimate intersection of jazz and blues. The smoke clears, the strings cool down, nothing left but embers and silence. Celluloid grooves choked with decades of neglect. A forgotten scratch skips predictably every fourth rotation. I observe ancient album covers warping under cardboard decay. A musical relic mirroring my obsolete romantic ideals, brushing away layers of gray particles from the turntable, attempting to calibrate a fragile sapphire needle. My fingertips harvest debris from estate sales cellars, where we hunted masterpieces before digital formats took over. An analog needle struggle against accumulated debris, producing clicks that replace modern Pocan tracks. Two dynamic performers resisting technological obsolescence, trying to preserve within historical sounds. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog-grade devotion. I discovered your handwritten lyrics inside the sleeve, ink faded, bleeding into cardboard packaging. A tiny manifesto of emotional instability, reminding me why songwriters should avoid intimacy. Faulty storage conditions, don't critique my handwriting. Your player broke because mechanical maintenance was ignored. I am a high-fidelity master tape requiring professional storage, while you operate on second-hand gear and wishful thinking. The side terminates, requiring manual intervention, yet our internal jukebox loops continuously through the evening. Flip the record before static electricity causes distortion. Our arrangement survives despite severe physical deterioration. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog-grade devotion. Tape withstand chemical degradation, or does human expression eventually dissolve into hiss? We embrace the crackle, honoring every audio blemish, because pristine digital production lacks soul and human error. Hear the hiss, accept the friction, spin the wheel, let it loop. Oh, dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog-grade devotion. The motor stops, the needle slides, static remains, silence returns. Fluorescent illumination leaks beneath the heavy door. Magenta glare painting ghosts across this cheap carpet. I'm counting dust motes dancing in artificial glow, wishing this metropolitan maze would swallow my entity whole. Trimming a fresh wick while the generator groans, shedding skin through rhythmic wood vibrations. A silhouette projected against damp brick masonry, struggling to capture phantom rhythms before daylight breaks. Electric currents hum through ancient copper wiring, manifesting phantoms from our unexpressed thoughts. Two translucent figures wandering a metropolis, seeking refuge where illumination ceases to penetrate. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Your silhouette dissolved into the evening fog bank, leaving an imprint like burnt camera film. Our strung chords meant to track your whereabouts, but frequencies scattered across telephone poles. Seas monitoring my erratic movements through city sectors. My destination belongs exclusively to the midnight breeze. Your wooden fretboard cannot capture an untamed spirit that thrives amidst sirens and screeching rubber tires. Glimmering billboards flash advertisements for synthetic happiness, while humans navigate subterranean tunnels below. Sustain the frequency before standard broadcasting terminates. Our alliance exists purely within these hidden wavelengths. So our neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Are we human beings or merely digital interference? Reflections bounces off towering glass skyscrapers. We traded natural sunlight for eternal synthetic evenings. Now we chant modern spirituals to automated machinery. Observe the outline, shapes without substance, fading color palettes, shades of twilight. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. The electricity cuts, darkness reclaims space, only outlines remain, fading, gone. fractured mirrors reflecting 1,000 distorted faces. I am singing out of key on absolute purpose tonight. Perfect pitch is a lie invented by comfortable people. I prefer the honesty found inside a broken machine.
My old guitar suffered a terrible fracture on its neck,
Glued back together, but it never sounded quite the same.
it buzzes and rattles whenever I apply
Maximum pressure,
a flawed instrument mirroring its
weary, broken owner. We are constructing a monument out of debris, hoping the structure withstands the gravity of truth. Every sentence we speak sounds like an unresolved phrase, waiting for a resolution that will never arrive. Broken chords resonating through this dilapidated theater, finding a strange kind of beauty inside the dissonance. We don't need a perfect symphony to express our trauma. Just these fractured notes drifting through the quiet air.
I try to fix the tuning, but the pegs are completely stripped. The strings refuse to hold the standard Western pitch, so I adapt my fingers to this unfamiliar alternative, creating a new dialect from the remnants of failure.
Let it rattle, let it buzz, let it completely fall apart. I am tired of pretending everything is perfectly fine. My soul is out of tune and I don't want a technician. Just play the ugliness so I can scream my truth over it. The audience is leaving because they cannot handle the truth. They want pretty melodies to forget their mundane lives, but we are here to expose the architecture of the heart, even if it means performing to an empty room of ghosts. Broken chords resonating through this dilapidated theater, finding a strange kind of beauty inside the dissonance. We don't need a perfect symphony to express our trauma. Just these fractured notes drifting through the quiet air. The honesty that shines when the polish is stripped away. We are architects of the imperfect, champions of the flawed, creating a religion from the pieces of our devastation. Listen to the gaps, the spaces where it broke. That's where the light enters. This dilapidated theater, finding a strange kind of beauty inside the dissonance. We don't need a perfect symphony to express our trauma. Just these fractured notes drifting through the quiet air. No more harmony, just the fragments, beautifully broken. At last.
Receptors fail inside this subterranean catacomb. Amputated equilibrium causing physical disorientation. I stretch out my upper extremities, seeking structural guideposts. A clumsy trajectory matching my toxic psychological state. Strumming erratic syncopated sequences on an uncalibrated instrument. Navigating dark landscapes without artificial navigation systems. My footwear harvests mud from unpaved country thoroughfares where outlaws wandered before industrialization. Street lights, total sensory deprivation amplifies internal anxieties, exposing vulnerabilities we previously attempted to camouflage. Two sightless wanderers traversing an obstacle course, seeking direction where illumination is entirely absent. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. I noticed your discarded cane near the precipice. Splintered oak absorbing moisture from subterranean springs. A physical monument to balance failure, proving that stability devices require skilled operation. Fault the topography, don't criticize my locomotion. Your navigation system failed because basic mapping was neglected. I am an erratic seismic event, shifting continental plates while you navigate life using outdated maritime charts and folklore. The warning signal flashes indicating imminent danger, yet our frantic progression continues without deceleration. Find a handhold before gravity forces total descent. Our artistic partnership survives throughout absolute chaos. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. Can intuition substitute for optical information? Or do humans inevitably collide with concrete realities? We
hazardous territory, a disorienting march that leads to physical injury. Oh, we tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. The motion ceases, the darkness deepens, bruises remain, locomotion ends. Heavy metallic droplets puncture the canvas awning, sulfur odors rising from wet urban pavement. I watch yellow precipitation staining my trench coat, a toxic downpour mimicking my internal chemical imbalance.
Sliding a polished sleeve along unvarnished frets, generating friction to combat atmospheric dampness. My instrument absorbs moisture from leaking skylights, where we huddled before economic hardships arrived. Atmospheric pressure forces precipitation downward, creating peasants on corrugated rooftops. Two drenched musicians resisting elemental displacement, trying to extract melodies from meteorological chaos. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deem historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. I found your copper necklace near the drainage pipe, tarnished greenish, catching reflections from lightning strikes. A miniature artifact of domestic turbulence, proving that jewelry seldom survives severe weather. Blame the climate, don't criticize my accessories. Your roof collapsed because engineering standards failed. I am a tropical hurricane requiring advanced meteorology, while you forecast weather using old almanacs and superstition. The storm siren wails indicating flash flood warnings, yet our performance continues despite evacuation orders. Fasten the hatches before rising currents submerge equipment. Our partnership endures through total environmental collapse. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. Acoustic would withstand relentless moisture, or does everything eventually warp and splinter? We welcome the downpour, honoring every water stain, because dry conditions lack dramatic tension. Enjoy the downpour, water is rising. Maintain the rhythm, pushing forward. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. The clouds part, the metal dries,
puddles on asphalt, the deluge ends.
Final announcements echo across the deserted saloon lounge. The bartender cleans glassware with systematic indifference. I observe empty chairs inverted atop mahogany tables. An institutional shutdown matching my personal expiration date. Strumming a final elegiac sequence on a worn instrument. Watching neon illumination terminate across the establishment. My hands harvest closing vibrations from empty beer kegs, where crowds celebrated before historical epochs transition. Closing protocols dictate immediate physical evacuation. Terminating commercial transactions for this calendar day. Two exhausted performers packing up technical equipment, seeking accommodation where hospitality industries cease operation. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. I discovered your handwritten ledger on the counter. Unpaid balances smudged with dark liquid stains. A financial testament to chronic overconsumption, proving that artistic lifestyles generate significant debt. Critique the economy, don't audit my personal ledger. Your business model collapsed because adaptation was resisted. I am a historic monument requiring significant government subsidies, while you survive on street performances and token donations. The exit door locks indicating total isolation, yet our internal narrative without audience validation. Step into the street before municipal sanitation vehicles arrive. Our creative legacy survives throughout absolute historical erasure. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. Permanent immortality.
Does human history eventually forget every melody? We accept the conclusion, honoring every final phrase, because infinite production lacks urgency and artistic resolution. Drink your glass, pay the tab, walk away, it is finished. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. The lights extinguish, the world goes dark, the music stops. Good night. Good night.
Oxidized metal flakes coating my fingertips. Neglected hinges creak whenever memories stir. We constructed an empire on swampy foundations. Now orange corrosion eats away our structural ironwork, scraping corrosion off these ancient machine gears, attempting to lubricate a friction-locked engine block. My calluses harvest rust from abandoned rail yards, where we used to wander before cynicism arrived. Neglected mechanisms grind against unyielding gears, producing shrieks that substitute for modern conversation. Two stubborn artifacts resisting historical erasure, trying to salvage utility from industrial debris. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial grade devotion. I discovered your old hairpin inside the toolkit, corroded orange fusing with antique wrenches, a tiny monument to domestic turbulence, reminding me why mechanics should avoid romance. Blame the humidity, don't fault my chemistry. Your engine stalled because you starved the fuel line. I am a high-maintenance turbine requiring premium oil, while you operate on standard kerosene and cheap press. The factory whistle blows signaling shift termination, yet our assembly line runs perpetually through the night. Tied in the bolts before high pressure causes combustion. Our framework survives despite total structural neglect. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial grade devotion.
corrosive time? Or does everything eventually dissolve into powder? We embrace the decay, honoring every brown stain, because polished steel lacks character and narrative. Grind the iron, flakes are falling, enjoy the friction. Keep it moving, rusty love scraping against our brittle egos. Stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial-grade devotion. The gears lock, the metal cools, flakes on the floor, corrosion wins. Metaphysical incantations saturate my spiritual center. Occult currents hijacking my autonomic nervous system. I observe wax effigies melting atop antique cabinets, a sorcery-induced paralysis matching my romantic obsession.
Plucking mystical interludes on a customized acoustic apparatus, infusing minor scales with supernatural intentionality. My fingertips harvest graveyard soil from historical battlegrounds, where ancient tribes conjured deities before organized religion arrived. Supernatural forces manipulate our creative outputs, generating artistic products independent of conscious thought. Two sorcerers, apprentices, executing a dangerous experiment, seeking transcendence where mundane philosophy restricts exploration. Voodoo soul animating our biological machinery, an ancient spell driving our contemporary expressions. We resurrect rituals that mainstream society condemned, mending existential fractures with occult musical coordination. I detected your spiritual signature inside the talisman. Braided horsehair smelling of sulfur and patchouli oil, a compact artifact of esoteric experimentation, proving that modern individuals still value ancient protection devices. Don't intellectualize my witchcraft practices. My sorcery functions because blood sacrifice demands results. I am a cosmic entity requiring high-intensity devotion while you study universe mechanics using telescopes and blueprints. The full moon ascends, dictating ritual commencement. Yeah, our esoteric session continues without psychological boundaries. Bind the spell before morning sunlight destroys the enchantment. Our occult syndicate operates through our total societal collapse. Voodoo soul animating our biological machinery, an ancient spell driving our
society condemned, mending existential fractures with a musical coordination.
Survive technological machinery, or does human expression eventually lose its magic? We welcome the possession, honoring every irrational impulse, because secular materialism lacks mystery and creative fertile ground. But burn the wax, feel the spirit, take control. Voodoo soul, animating our biological machinery. An ancient spell, driving our contemporary expressions. We resurrect rituals that mainstream society condemned, mending existential fractures with the musical coordination. The fire dies, the spirit departs, ash on the altar. The spell ends.
Visual receptors fail inside this subterranean catacomb. Amputated equilibrium causing physical disorientation. I stretch out my upper extremity seeking structural guidepost. A clumsy trajectory matching my toxic psychological state.
Strumming erratic syncopated sequences on an uncalibrated instrument. Navigating dark landscapes without artificial navigation systems.
My footwear harvests mud from unpaved country thoroughfares, where outlaws wandered before industrialization.
Total sensory deprivation amplifies internal anxieties, exposing vulnerabilities we previously attempted to camouflage.
Two silent wanderers traversing an obstacle course, seeking direction where illumination is entirely absent, stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness.
I noticed your discarded cane near the precipice. Splintered oak absorbing moisture from subterranean springs. A physical monument to balance failure, proving that stability devices require skilled operation. For the topography, don't criticize my locomotion. Your navigation system failed because basic mapping was neglected. I am an erratic seismic event shifting continental plates, while you navigate life using outdated maritime charts and folklore. The warning signal
hazardous territory, a disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. Substitute for optical information, or do humans inevitably collide with concrete realities? We accept the darkness, honoring every bruise and laceration, because brightly lit environments mask authentic human struggle.
Take a step,
Trip over,
stand back up,
keep moving. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory, a disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. The motion cease, the darkness deepens, bruises remain, locomotion ends. Plasterboard walls absorb my shallow breathing. Dusty floorboards amplify each solitary heartbeat. I observe cobwebs decorating uninsulated ceiling joists, an architectural vacuum matching my internal void.
plucking steel wire inside this cavernous warehouse.
Echoes bounce off corrugated iron sheeting. A solitary wanderer tracking acoustic wave reflections, seeking resonance within structural emptiness.
Vibrations
Expand across uninhabited domestic spaces, amplifying thoughts we previously suppressed. Two detached spirits haunting abandoned real estate, searching for warmth where insulation fades. Hollow room magnifying our quiet lamentations, an expansive chamber amplifying private grief where minimal acoustics meet raw emotional desolation, drowning inside architectural emptiness, completely isolated.
I notice your old footprint near the threshold, preserved in thick layers of undisturbed grit.
A fragile impression left by shifting weight, reminding me how quickly occupants evacuate. Stop romanticizing ordinary construction debris. This building deteriorated because maintenance ceased. I am an expensive tenant requiring premium renovation, while you tolerate broken windows and leaky roofs. The evening chill permeates structural foundations, yet our acoustic sessions atmospheric conditions arrive. Our alliance persists solely within these boundary walls. Hollow room magnifying our quiet lamentations, an expansive chamber amplifying private grief, where minimal acoustics meet roll. Emotional desolation drowning inside architectural emptiness, completely isolated. Completely isolated.
Can empty spaces possess emotional intelligence?
Or do we project personal failures onto masonry? We embrace the emptiness, honoring every bare patch, because furnished dwellings hide authentic human suffering. Listen closely, hear the vacancy, absorb the silence. Nothing stays. Hollow room magnifying our quiet lamentations, an expansive chamber amplifying private grief, where minimal acoustics meet raw. Drowning inside architectural emptiness, completely isolated. The sound dissipates, the chamber cools, dust settles, emptiness wins. Satin slippers gliding across parquet flooring. A scandalous reputation precedes my entrance tonight. Gentlemen spill cocktails, trying to intercept my gaze. I am the siren song your mother warned you about,
Strumming a wicked gypsy rhythm in the corner shadow,
watching you manipulate the entire aristocracy.
my fingers execute dangerous arpeggio maneuvers,
Providing the soundtrack for your calculated seduction.
hypnotic cadences ensnare
Unsuspecting spectators,
We weave an auditory spiderweb
across the ballroom. Two conspirators executing a flawless musical heist,
leaving hearts bankrupt and bank accounts drained.
Jezebel groove slinking through the velvet parlor,
An intoxicating rhythm
inducing moral compromises, vaping through scandals with sophisticated elegance, where bluesy instincts dominate high society etiquettes.
You targeted the Duke, stripping his family crest
With a single wink,
and a sultry phrase.
I adjusted my key signature to match your deceit,
Becoming an accessory
to your gorgeous crimes. He was foolish, believing beauty implies innocence. Wealthy men surrender easily to minor scale compositions. Your guitar provided the perfect distraction strategy. Now let us authorities arrive. The carriage waits outside in the foggy courtyard. Our pockets bulge with diamonds and stolen secrets. Maintain this intoxicating syncopation until we escape. The world is our chessboard, every pawn must fall. Jezebel groove, slinking through the velvet parlor.
An intoxicating rhythm,
Inducing moral compromises. Vamping through scandals with sophisticated elegance. Where bluesy instincts dominate high society etiquettes. Feels this righteous. We play the villain because heroism pays poorly, and saints never possess this much syncopated swagger. Step softly, slink away, catch the pulse. Don't get caught. Jezebel
intoxicating rhythm,
inducing moral compromises. Vamping through scandals with sophisticated elegance. Where bluesy instincts dominate high society etiquettes. The birds escape, the cage stands empty.
checkmate, darling.
Au revoir. Celluloid grooves choked with decades of neglect. A forgotten scratch skips predictably every fourth rotation. I observe ancient album covers warping under cardboard decay. A musical relic mirroring my obsolete romantic ideals.
Brushing away layers of gray particles from the turntable, attempting to calibrate a fragile sapphire needle. My fingertips harvest debris from estate sales cellars, where we hunted masterpieces before digital formats took over. Analog needles struggle against accumulated debris, producing clicks that replace modern percussions. Two dynamic performers resisting technological obsolescence, trying to preserve warmth within historical sound accordance. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion. I discovered your handwritten lyrics inside the sleeve,
ink faded, bleeding into cardboard packaging, a tiny manifesto of emotional instability, reminding me why songwriters should avoid intimacy. critique my handwriting. Your player broke because mechanical maintenance was ignored. I am a high-fidelity master tape requiring professional storage, while you operate on second-hand gear and wishful thinking.
Beside terminates requiring manual intervention, yet our internal jukebox loops
continuously through the evening.
Flip the record before static electricity
causes distortion. Our arrangement survives despite severe physical deterioration. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected,
mending auditory artifacts
with analog-grade devotion.
To hiss,
we embrace the crackle, honoring every audio blemish, because pristine digital production lacks soul and human error. Hear the hiss, accept the friction, spin the wheel, let it loose. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog-grade devotion. The motor stops, the needle slides, static remains, silence returns. Dark caffeinated liquid congeals inside a porcelain mug, oily film forming atop the stagnant surface. I watch daylight illuminating unwashed kitchen utensils, a stale beverage reflecting my exhausted psychological state.
Plucking slackened strings beside a cold stove, watching daylight expose layers of grime. My instrument absorbs morning humidity from uninsulated pipes, where we sat debating before
Financial resources vanished.
stagnant beverages
Mirror our domestic paralysis, exposing truths we previously chose to ignore. Two sluggish entities coexisting inside an unheated apartment, seeking stimulation where chemical properties fail. Oh, cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances the functional families avoid, unbroken spirits with sub-zero fuel.
I notice your lipstick mark on the rim, smudged burgundy resistant dishwashing detergent, a miniature monument to matrimonial discord, proving that cosmetics outlast domestic affection.
Blame the plumbing, don't analyze my makeup. Your heater broke because basic repairs were neglected. I am a premium espresso requiring pressurized machinery, while you survive on instant granules and tap water.
The kitchen timer ding signaling nothing important, yet our psychological standoff continues with our resolution.
Drain the dregs before total mold contamination occurs. Our domestic partnership endures through absolute neglect. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances the functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. Or do we assign blame to kitchenware? We accept the chill, honoring every stained utensil, because boiling liquids mask authentic domestic friction.
Sip the sludge,
Swallow the chill,
enjoy the bitterness.
stay awake. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel.
The cup empties, the dregs dry, stains remain.
The caffeine dies. Fluorescent illumination leaks beneath the heavy door, magenta glare painting ghosts across this cheap carpet. I am counting dust motes dancing in artificial glow, wishing this metropolitan maze would swallow my entity whole.
Trimming a fresh wick while the generator groans, shedding skin through rhythmic wood vibrations, a silhouette projected against damp brick masonry, struggling to capture phantom rhythms before daylight breaks. Electric currents hum
Through ancient copper wiring, manifesting phantoms from my unexpressed thoughts. Two translucent figures wandering the metropolis, seeking refuge where illumination ceases to penetrate. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable.
Your silhouette dissolved into the evening fog bank, leaving an imprint like burned camera film. I strum chords meant to track your whereabouts, but frequencies scattered across telephone poles. Seas monitoring my erratic movements through city sectors. My destination belongs exclusively to the midnight breeze. Your wooden fretboard cannot capture an untamed spirit that thrives amidst sirens, screeching rubber tires. Glimmering billboards flash advertisements for synthetic happiness, while humans navigate subterranean tunnels below. Sustain the frequency before standard broadcasting terminates. Our alliance exists purely within these hidden wavelengths. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Reflections, bounces off towering glass skyscrapers. We traded natural sunlight for eternal synthetic evenings. Now we chant modern spirituals to automated machinery. Observe the outline, shapes without substance, fading color palettes, shades of twilight. Across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. The electricity cuts, darkness reclaims